No, the title is not an exaggeration. What you're about to witness is easily the worst tier list I've ever watched. All my months of reacting to tier lists have culminated in this moment you're about to witness right here. A combination of bizarre placements, non-existent analysis, and just downright oddities that I cannot explain. So be sure to strap in, gamers, as I welcome you to every Mario Kart 8 course ranked from worst to best by Macro. So normally I like to take people's tier lists, analyze them with my analytical lens, and apparently there's going to be none of that. Oh yeah, chat, get your wacky predictions. Is it going to be wackier than Arlo's or not as wacky as Arlo's? What do you think? Okay, he's going to have like 7 Rainbow Road high, which is what most people tend to do. But then he'll have something like Electrodrome in like the 70th. Baby Park in S, maximum quirkiness. He's going to say Rainbow Road isn't the best track in the game. I know, wacky, right? But he's going to put it like second instead.
This video is a lot longer than I thought it would be, okay?
Do you know what grinds my gears, chat? This video is going to be a lot longer than it needs to be. 41 minutes. Mine is 4 hours. Come try me, Macro.
I will be putting them in individual tier lists, from F tier all the way to S tier. And for each map, I'll explain things I like and dislike and kind of the reason why they belong in those.
So in 41 minutes, 2,460 seconds in this video, and if we divide that by 96, you spend an average 25 seconds talking about each track, according to my quick maths. I don't know how the best analysis you can provide for each track, but please, hey, I'm willing to be proven wrong. Let's go.
Please know that if your favorite map is on the lower end or your least favorite map is on the higher end, this is just my opinion, and it's Mario Kart. It's not that deep.
God, I've ranted about this before. I really have. Has it ever been? Has somebody ever had like a Mario Kart video where their take was so astronomically bad, where they got like bullied off the internet? Because for me, my policy is like, if someone disagrees, they're gonna disagree.
F-tier tracks are all extremely forgettable, boring, and or pointless additions to the game. And now, our worst of the 96 tracks is Mario Kart Circuit 3 from the Super Nintendo.
Predictable.
It's the most pointless DLC ever, and such a boring, plain-ass, basic track.
I still think 96th out of 96 is harsh. I am never going to defend this guy in court. Like, you can put it in 96th. I'll disagree, but I'm not going to defend him in court. I think what's more upsetting is that you apologize for your opinion, Macro. And I take that as a massive offense. I don't think you should apologize. Your opinion is your opinion, brother.
Donut Plains. This track is so plain.
Wait! Hey! Snowland Hater! Let's go! I still think 94th is insane, but I like you a lot, brother. I like you a lot.
The GBA tracks don't really shine in this game that much either.
Okay, do you know what? I hate you again. My bad. I'm sorry. I hate you again.
Toad Circuit. When I
Toad Circuit!
I was underwhelmed. Mario Circuit GBA. This map is so lame.
Remember, all of these are lower than Sunset Wilds, by the way, just to clarify.
Yeah, Mario is the king of bad tracks. It sucks that he is outshined by everyone else in his own game. Sunset Wilds.
Hey! At least he's not that crazy.
This is just Cars Land from Disney, but worse? Okay, and I guess that the sunset looks kind of nice.
Macro! Brother, the sunset looks kind of nice. Let's just bring out the maths again, chat. Let's do the maths again. You have on average, you probably have, what, about 22 seconds to talk about each track. You didn't even mention the sunset thing? Macro, what's going on, lads?
Next up is Dry Desert. Mario Circuit DS.
God, so far a lot of this list is like, that low? That's kind of harsh.
It's the 4th Mario Circuit to be added to this game. Who asked for this?
I'm the #1 Mario Circuit here. The Buzz Lightyear gif of all the Buzz Lightyears.
Moo Meadows.
Oh no! Hello, in 88th place. On my birthday.
The Moo are really cute when they're not ramming your cart.
Skill issue?
Yep, just a circle. It's just a circle. Sky Garden GBA. This track is boring.
That was the F. I just read that was the F tier. Moo Meadows in the F tier. Lord have mercy on my soul.
Tier tracks, they're pretty much like the F tier tracks, but with like a little bit more things that I enjoy about them. They're still bad tracks. Royal Raceway. I like that there's but even as a kid playing this track, I didn't even like it, so it hasn't aged well.
Hello, ChatGPT. I'd like you to make a tier list for me.
Cheeseland.
Oh, Macro. So you're not even gonna get any points. I could have forgiven all of it, if you weren't such a bitch. You hate Cheeseland? Really?
The only nice thing I have to say about this map is that it reminds me of Wallace and Gromit and their obsession with cheese. Now we got Water Park.
Brother. Cheeseland is sharing a tier with Water Park, yeah? Really? Yeah? Yeah?
In Water Park in particular, it just feels like a missed opportunity to have a water slide. It's just disappointing to call yourself Water Park, but the parts where you're underwater kind of suck. Sherbetland.
Ice track hater. I will be there no matter what.
Okay, so for the longest time, I thought this was also Sherbetland. I would get them confused because they're just that lame. It's
fair.
like,
I don't think we've seen a city track yet, by the way, just to clarify. We haven't seen a city track yet.
Daisy Circuit. This is as forgettable as Daisy herself.
Hey, he there. Yo! I'm taking it all back. I'm taking it all back, gamers. He hates Daisy Circuit. I wish you didn't spend on average 22 seconds on each track. I'd love to go on for 2 minutes, brother. Keep going, go.
Bone Dry Dunes.
Understandable.
Mario Kart Stadium.
In the D tier? Oh no.
Meh. Map.
It's the first track in the game, bro. Cut it some slack, man.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but this might be the first Mario track at night.
First Mario track at night. It's not a Mario track. It's not really a Mario track, though, is it?
Pretty nice. I'm not
He's not beating the Fiverr allegations. Anyway.
100% sure if this is considered a Mario track.
No.
Because it seems to be more of a general Mario Kart track. So
that's why it's called Mario Kart Stadium.
Merry Mountain.
I like him again.
Closer to Christmas time when I was making this list, I think I would rank it higher, but the rest of the year,
Is that the logic we're using? Yeah. It's D tier now, but 4 months from now, it'll be S, guys. It'll be S.
Rock Mountain.
Hey! Don't Albert.
The best part is the rock slide area, but then after that, you just fly again. If it was a little bit more grounded, it would have been better, but it's just kind of sad that you miss out on the entire track.
I love how he'll put Rock low, and I'm like, do you know what? Fair. I think this remake was done poorly. But then he complains about the one thing everyone actually likes about Rock, which is that you get to use the glider more. He says you should use the glider less. Brother, how did you get the answer right, but your working out was wrong?
Neo Bowser City.
And he hates Neo Bowser. Do you know what? I hate him now. I hate him. Disliked and unsubscribed.
But, you know, not as cool. This track is like a worse F-Zero track.
It's a worse F-Zero. What is okay, I've seen some of you guys say ChatGPT and Fiverr in the chat, and I thought that's a bit mean. He spent some time writing this. If you hate this track, you could say doesn't really have a standout gimmick. I don't really like the theme. I've never heard someone say it's a word. I'm so confused. No, the biggest thing is, oh, like on 200cc, this track is unplayable. I'm like, do you know what? Fair enough. I disagree. I love this track, but what is happening? What is happening right now? I'm having a fever dream.
Bowser's Castle from the Super
Oh no, Macro! I can't. Listen. There's an angry mob at the door, and I cannot hold that door back anymore, brother. What are you doing? I'm joining the angry mob. You've got an average 22 seconds to explain this to me.
This should be called Outside of Bowser's Castle, because you're never even in the castle. It's false.
Okay, I get it. He's trying to make a joke, but like, okay. I think, you know what annoys me about this list, right? You have on average like 22 seconds to talk about each track. So I wouldn't mind I don't mind someone throwing in a couple of jokes to be like funny haha, having a funny haha comedian moment. I'll be here all week. But when you've only got 22 seconds, at least give me like some meat on the bone. Do you know what I mean? Like when you start off your critique, your 22-second long critique, by the way, with you're actually outside Bowser's Castle. What's the deal with that? It's like get onto the reason you don't like it.
You're not even in the castle. It's a lie. This track's a lie.
What is going on? It's like my brain is being broken in real time, and I just don't know what to do. And Sky High Sunday is better than is it? Is it really? Yeah.
Sky High Sunday. I wanted to like this track, but it's held back by the fact that there's parts where you drive and you have no clue if you'll land or not.
It's too fast. How could you even tell what's on? I can tell.
Moonview Highway. This is one of the few maps that feature.
Oh, macro. Do you know what's worse than you saying I hate Neo Bowser City because it's a worse F-Zero track? It's that you're going to make me stand up for the Moonview Highway Andes. This Moonview Highway is good, brother. What are you talking about?
A ton of other cars on the track. However, this is just a worse Toad's Turnpike mixed with Shroom Ridge.
I can't. I can't speak. I can't chat. I can't speak. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? We still have not seen a single Tor City yet, just to clarify. What is happening? What is happening with it, brother? What is happening? This is like peak. He's not beating the chat GPT allegations. Oh, no, do you know what, chat? Hang on. It's my prediction. It's my prediction, okay? At some point in this video, he's going to talk about, guys, do you know what he's going to do? Do you know what he's going to do, chat? He's going to do, guys, please like and subscribe. I spent so long writing this one. Guys, I spent so long. Like, brother, the chat GPT allegations are like crazy. The papers have hit my desk.
Dolphin Shoals. This map is 90% underwater, but at least that makes sense here. You ride on an eel. You can't do that above water. Like I said before, I'm not really a big fan of these water maps, and I much prefer other water maps later. Yoshi's Island. It's...
Whoa! What the hell? Oh my God! No, I don't even want to finish it. He doesn't deserve it. Yoshi's Island, brother, do me a favor. Hey, Macro, I need you to do me a favor. Stick to Apex Legends, buddy. Stick to Apex Legends. Leave the Mario Kart for the Mario Kart Andes, okay? Leave it to me, brother. Leave it to me. Listen, I got HD Rookie. I got Biffweed. I got Shafir. We got the squad here, okay? You're not eating our table. Go sit on your own. I've had enough.
I feel like Yoshi's Island could have been so much more epic, and also could have went all in on the storybook look or even the Raul look, because it just feels...
Oh my, he got the games wrong. He got the games wrong. He got the games wrong. Oh my lord. It could have been if it was a Yoshi story or a Woolly World track, but it's not. This isn't even like an opinion thing. You got it wrong. You're just referencing the wrong game. You got me dying over here.
You love that big purple guy is here. I think it's like Nep.
Oh, so he does know it. So he does know it!
Thankfully, Yoshi has significantly better tracks, but like, this was their opportunity to like go all in on the aesthetic, you know what I mean?
Lord have mercy. At the very least, Macro, you could have said the stage is maybe not as compelling as it could be. And bearing in mind, that was my reasoning to put it merely in S instead of S+. You could have just said that and left it as is.
Riverside Park GBA.
So gamers, we're out of the C tier. We're out of the D tier now.
Animal Crossing. If you're a fan of Animal Crossing, it's a cute map, but honestly, it ends up being mostly driving through empty forest areas. So for an Animal Crossing track, it should have had a bit more Easter eggs and be a little bit more interesting outside of the town itself, which you're not in for that long.
The worst part is, if someone, let's say for example, Biffweed made that criticism, I would take it at face value, because I trust that from the videos I've seen of Biff, his writing is at least to a quality standard that's high enough where I can take it at face value. What you showed me in this video, Macro, is that I don't even believe you know what you're talking about. When you say there's not enough Easter eggs and references, I want some examples, but because you're averaging 22 seconds per track, you're not going to provide any. So like when someone says to me, I wish this stage provided more references, I have to take their word at it because I don't play Animal Crossing. But I just don't, in this question, I don't believe you. There's 4 different seasons. There's so many characters that you see in the background that are exclusive to each season. So from the surface level, in my non-Animal Crossing brain, I would say they did a decent job. It's up to you to prove to me otherwise, but I genuinely don't think you're capable of doing so because I don't think you've played Animal Crossing. Not because you're incapable of writing, although, you know, certainly questioning my doubt in that department. The reason I didn't say that in my rankings is because I've never played Animal Crossing. And I said that straight up in my ranking.
They do make it so it has unique sound effects when you get coins and when you hit the item blocks. So that's neat.
Also, so you're fully capable of editing in something that backs up your point, and yet you weren't able to write the extra line in order to tell us what they should have added from Animal Crossing. There's one thing I also encourage my editors to do. Is if I'm saying something, the power of editing is amazing. Show some footage. Like, show what you mean. And he did a good job of that, but he also made the point that, oh, they should add some more Easter eggs. Show us. I don't know what you're talking. Show us. If you're going to say something, more often than not, if it doesn't take too long to bring up some footage, show the footage. Why wouldn't you?
EK Jungle. Aesthetically, this is a great looking track. The music slaps.
No, it doesn't.
But it's very boring. There's no challenge, there's no gimmick, there's nothing really memorable about it. I think Donkey Kong has way better tracks than this, so you can live without this one.
Let me guess, he's gonna put DK Mountain high because he played that one as a kid.
Waluigi Stadium.
In C? Oh no.
This feels like if Wario had an extra stadium and then just felt bad for Waluigi, so he just gave him the extra stadium and slapped his name on it.
Okay, if you were doing a funny joke, 4 out of 10. If you were like actually making a critique as to how similar Waluigi Stadium is to Wario Stadium, that doesn't live up to scrutiny because Waluigi Stadium came before DS Wario Stadium. Unless you're saying that this is close to N64 Wario Stadium, to which say I would thoroughly disagree.
We first tour track Athens Dash. This is one of the most confusing tracks ever made. It's not as clear as the other tour tracks. The floor kind of melds with the sides that you're not supposed to be on.
I agree with that. You actually made a good point for once.
But come on, I'm a sucker for the Greek theme. It's fun to drive through historical monuments. What can I say? I'm a nerd.
Okay, now that you said that about Athens, I can't wait to see what he says about the later ones. Mario Circuit is better than Athens, by the way.
This track can be a little bit confusing when you like really think about it. Just look at it. It's like a figure 8, but it's more like a figure infinity. Unlike most Mario Circuit tracks, this has some spice to it. Mamma mia, good job, Mario.
How? He's going to use his 25.6 seconds to explain to us how it has spice.
It's a great way to show players the weird mechanics that exist in Mario Kart 8. And it's easily the best Mario track in this entire game.
So it's got the extra spice because it's a good tutorial into anti-grav. Kid named Mario Kart Stadium would like to say hello to you. So I think that point falls flat on its face. Bring back the guillotine. Hey, calm down. We're not bringing back the guillotine.
Twisted Mansion. This map was so close to feeling like a banger spooky map, and all the stuff in the mansion is awesome, but then for some reason a large portion of the track is randomly in a sewer. What? What does that have to do with the mansion?
Again, he'll rank a track low. Like, I'm not going to defend Twisted Mansion in court, but like, the sewer part is like that interesting piece of variety. The sewer bit is like the in-between from when you're going in, out of the mansion, back to into the... What, did you expect just to see mansion all the time? That'd be boring. Like, you want a bit of variety. How have you got me defending Twisted Mansion? I'm gonna go insane. He's got me defending Twisted Mansion. This is unreal.
Mount Wario. This is...
Gamers, I have reached my anger nirvana. Can we see the placement one more time, please? 63rd out of 96. Now, don't get me wrong, I fully understand if you don't want to put it as high as I do. Like, I jokingly got angry at Shafrillas for only putting in high A. But I'm like, that's fine. 63rd, though, eh?
This is one of the few one big lap tracks, meaning that you just keep going down and down until the end.
Thanks for explaining.
Repeating the same loop, and it's kind of the weakest. I really don't like the forest part. It's a bit...
Guys, say the line. Skill issue.
Messy to get through, but in the end it has this snowboarding dream, so that's kind of nice. There's just better snowboarding maps, which I know sounds very specific, but you'll see later.
There are better snowboarding maps. Oh, is he gonna compare Mount Wario to DK Summit? Because they're both ice and that's it. Oh my god. The only comparison you can make between Mount Wario and DK Summit is they're both ice tracks, and you go on top of a mountain only to descend. Do you know what, Macro? You're a minority just like me.
I don't like where this is going.
It's like if someone was like, oh, Musti, how do you feel about Macro, your fellow Somalian, making a tier list? And it's like, oh, because we're both brown, we both have to be Somalian. That's basically what you've done. That's basically what you're racist, but in Mount Wario terms.
Cloud Top Cruise. This map wants to be...
And then Cloud Top, oh my god. And then he's comparing it to Edge. Again, he did it twice. Two racisms, Macro, 2 racisms.
Koopa Cake. I like water slides. What can I say? Sydney Sprint for Mario Kart 8. Okay, so I know I'm gonna get some hate, but I just...
No, you're not. In fact, this is probably one of the first placements where I'm like, harsh, but I see it, sure.
It's just super robotic and less whimsical. It loses a lot of its charm. Don't get me wrong. For a space track, it's nice. But as a Rainbow Road, it doesn't feel magical.
Gamers, I think as of now, not only did he place Rainbow Road somewhere about where I expected to, so you could say it's a correct take, his analysis was actually spot on. So do you know what? Let's give him props where props are due, chat. It's pretty nice.
But there's a track later that has the same gimmick, but does it so much better. And although it's very colorful, it's kind of weirdly plain looking. Is that just me?
Yes.
Boo Lake.
I've got nothing to say. Let's keep moving.
Game Boy Advance track, it's very well done. Rainbow Road for the Wii. Well,
Do you know what? I'm upset, chat. I'm upset. I'm upset I didn't buy any popcorn for this. I'm upset I didn't buy... Wii Rainbow Road, yeah? Let the world know, chat. Let the world know how you feel. Chat, let the world know. Pretend Macro is watching right now. Let him know. Say it with your chest, guys. But be nice, obviously. Don't be too mean. Say it with your chest, chat. Say it with your chest. I'll just leave it to you for a second. I'll leave it to you. This has to mother the house. Oh, man. He must be trolling. I love this. He's just trying to get in the video. I'm shocked. Oh, my God. No words. Tor Andy. Are we hitting him with the Tor allegations? Is that what it is? Are we hitting him with the Tor allegation? We've already hit him with the Chat GPT allegation. We undersold how bonkers this was. We definitely did. We definitely did. Minister Chicken, do you still think this is not as crazy as Arlo's one? Jesus.
well, this is definitely more of a Rainbow Road track, complete with me falling off a bunch. For a Rainbow Road track, it's pretty basic.
Guys, don't take a drink. I'm not responsible for any deaths. Take a drink for every time he said plain basic.
But it's probably the most mid Rainbow Road for sure.
The most mid Rainbow Road of all, huh? Oh, and let me take a guess. He thinks the SNES one is the best one. He definitely thinks the SNES one is the best one.
Sweet Sweet Canyon.
Sweet Canyon's better than Wii Rainbow Road, by the way.
Straight up fact.
And I guess the track layout is a little bit vanilla. Overall,
Brother, well, listen, I'm not gonna lie, Macro. I mean, we're past the point of making jokes, okay? We're past the point. The audience is not on your side, all right? Piranha Plant Cove, yeah? I wish I could be this much of an agent of chaos. I respect it in a way, I really do. I respect Arlo's one more, because Arlo was going for pure, like, fucking vibes and chaos, but it felt like there was, like, a thread of reality. It felt like this was him. With Mac, I don't even know if it's him. I don't even know if it's him, brother. This is some, like, Indian guy on Fiverr.
but I do think that this one being set at night hurt its color scheme more. If it was during the day, this could have been an insanely gorgeous beach track.
Beach track. I was just about to say I kind of agree with him in that I think the nighttime doesn't sell this track that well. I was about to agree with him, but he said if it was day, it could have become it would have been a nice beach track. Brother, it's a ruins track. What are you? Hey, listen, you need to pay those guys on Fiverr more, brother. It's a ruins track. It's not. What is going on?
Los Angeles Lab.
This is better than Wii Rainbow Road, by the way.
Straight up.
This is just the worst Toad's Turnpike.
This is the worst Toad's Turnpike, brother. As Toad's Turnpike's lawyer, we disavow you. Okay.
Bangkok Rush. Mute City. All this track does.
Oh, yes. Give me life. Inject me with the dopamine. Come on. Lay on me, brother. Lay on me. Come on.
As a track, it's fine. The track itself does feel reminiscent of F-Zero, but it's also a bit one note the whole way. Although it is cool that you can see the other part of the track where you're upside down, but there is a significantly cooler F-Zero track that we'll talk about later.
It's very one note, guys. In a game that's predominantly about speed, it's very one note. Okay. Insane. Insane in the membrane.
Top of seats here, we have Hyrule Circuit. The best part about this track is that they replaced coins with rupees, and the item boxes do this noise. I do wish that there were more references to the game though, as this just feels like a generic castle with the Master Sword and Zelda logos slapped around. Where's the goofy mask salesman or any of the other races from Hyrule? As a Legend of Zelda fan, it's a bit underwhelming the more you think about it.
So he accidentally stumbled upon the right answer there. Well done.
Now we're on to B tier.
Remember, guys, we have not seen Tokyo yet.
Mushroom Gorge. I didn't play the Wii Mario Kart game as much as other Mario Kart games, but I do remember this track from the Wii. And even then, I never really got the hype.
Oh boy.
Thwomp Ruins.
Oh, Zozim. Zozim. Is this your go? Hey, Zozim.
And shortcuts throughout, which does spice.
Oh no, wait, Chad, I just realized. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no, Flying Ace, you literally said it right as I thought. I promise. I didn't read your chat message. He's gonna do it, right, chat? He's gonna do this. He's gonna say it's good because it's placed Japan. Oh my lord. I just realized. He's gonna do that, isn't he? Oh my god. Guys, life has been injected into me. I'm so excited. Oh my god. I can't wait for Tokyo now. I can't wait for Tokyo. I want to see if he says it. If he says, I'm going to gift 5 subs to the chat, I'm going to give 5 memberships, I'm doing it. If he said, please do it. Fucking say it, please. Oh, my lord.
Cheap Beach. This is a solid remake from the DS, and it's so peaceful and feels like...
And he thinks Cheap Beach is beta, yeah?
One of my only issues is that it does feel a little bit short. Like, the moment you start and end, it kind of like, oh.
It's almost as if it's a Shell Cup track, brother, but, you know, we're out.
Tokyo Blur. I thought that
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, please say it, 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 please, I'm begging you, Macro. Please say it, please say it, please say it, please say it.
Driving through the streets of Tokyo would be a little bit more like Tokyo Drift, but it felt more like a generic city. So that was a bit disappointing, but still, the track itself is a blast, and it changes up in a really fun way. But this felt more like a San Francisco map and less like a Tokyo map. And there's another track that is basically San Francisco, which we'll talk about next.
Okay, he didn't. Damn it, he didn't even say it. He didn't even say it. Oh no. He came to the same conclusion we all did, in that it's just kind of boring. And yet he put it in B. Yeah, he put it in B. He said all of that, but he put it in B. He didn't even he cucked the content. He didn't even say it. He didn't even say it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What's with this random ass words popping up? Have you never seen this style of editing, Jacob? Like, I think video essayists do this a lot. But like, in order to emphasize what they're saying, they'll just like add extra text on the screen. If I was editing this in real time, right, I would go, I think this video is shit, and I think it's also quite shit. It's editing, you know, it's editing. It works. It's editing.
And then you go on the runways and you think you're about to cause 9/11 Part 2, but then nope. It's very... Sometimes simplicity is elegant, and this shows that off very well. Also, you can fall off easily, which is the Rainbow Road experience. So there's this whole world of shy guys living in the trees. It's really a spectacle. Just a solid map that I personally feel like is underrated.
Underrated. Do you know what we should do, chat? Every single time a word comes up on screen, we should just scream it together, okay?
So when I played it again, I was surprised that it was actually
a fun time.
Fans of the N64 game.
N64.
Dragon Driftway. You drive through a dragon. There's nothing else that I need to say. Okay? It's dope as hell.
Oh man, and then Romavanti, and then into Romavanti, brother. It has dragons, guys. It has dragons, which means it's actually really cool. Dragons. It's the boss from Mario Galaxy 2, the best game ever made, guys. Do I need to say anything more? See, like, don't get me wrong. I'm a little guilty of doing the. I'm not gonna explain myself. I'm just gonna put something here. But like, at least that's juxtaposed with like 90 tracks with some decent analysis. I don't know what to say.
Is such a simple idea, but putting it at night was a miss. Italy just feels like it would be gorgeous in the daylight, especially the fountain.
I would say the nighttime is probably what makes it a bit more stand out, if you ask me. I just hate it because it's bland. Grumble in B, yeah?
This track is just full of things that want to burn you, and that's pretty neat.
That's pretty neat. Hey, part slide.
Plant slide. Now this is a slide. This feels like the
Please stop.
He's
gonna keep going.
Which is so cool. You go into the warp pipes in the sewers with piranha plants, and unlike Twisted Mansion, there's a...
I didn't explain. Well, I liked Plant Slide. It was that. It was basically just that. It was that, guys.
I remember this track just feeling more hype in Double Dash, but here it feels a little bit more lifeless, unfortunately. I feel like the cruise ship is kind of empty. There should be more people, some me's or something, you know? It's still...
It's the complete opposite. Like, look at the Double Dash one. It's like night and day, brother. What are you... Again, the power of editing is phenomenal, brother. Just put them side by side. That's all you have to do. If you go back on my ranking, when I talk about Music Park and how the lighting looks so much different, so much better from the 7 to the 8, I show a side by side so you guys can see for yourself. And it's amazing. I love the lighting changes in that map. Just show us the old one and show us the new one to emphasize your point. Editing, flow, points, Daisy Cruiser.
London Loop. I think this captures...
Oh, hang on, go. Oh no, Macro, don't say it, no! He's gonna say, this captures London really well. Me, the guy who lives in London. Oh, don't say it. Oh, macro.
I think this captures the essence of London pretty well.
Yeah, if you're like a fucking tourist.
That was a terrible British accent. And it's
It
also
was.
just the background featuring iconic London buildings like Big Ben and the Ferris wheel. But on top of that,
You couldn't even call it. You're gonna glaze the background. You're gonna glaze the background, and you don't even call it the London Eye. You call it a fucking Ferris wheel. If you're gonna glaze London harder than I ever have in my entire life, at least call it the London Eye. At least call it the London Eye, brother. That's all I ask.
on top of that, it's a great layout. In it, did I use that right?
Fuck you.
New York Minute. This really
Oh man. Oh no. Oh, it hits me. It hits me right in the spine. Oh, inject it. Inject those bad takes right into my veins. Come on.
captures the New York energy. From the manholes flying up to the Goombas walking in Central Park. How many of us are tired of the Goombas walking in Central Park? Would have been amazing to have.
Oh yeah, all those. Hey, any New Yorkers in the chat? Yeah, do you hate going through Central Park and seeing a bunch of? Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it, guys. I'm walking it.
Have bystanders yelling like, "I'm walking here!" As you.
Oh my god, he made the. Listen, I made the "I'm walking here" joke in my video as well, but I like to believe if you put his "I'm walking here" joke and mine too, you'd find that like my one was probably in bed. I don't care. I don't care. I just don't care. I'm gonna be honest. Hey, you can't leave. Mighty agent. Hey, if you leave, you're banned. Listen, there's only 30. Listen, we're 2/3 of the way there. Come on, give yourselves a round of applause. As a man who's been to New York multiple times, saying this captures the energy of our belly and the NPCs and sparse cars insulting and uninformed. Yeah, I mean, he called the London Eye a Ferris wheel, so that's about the level of analysis we're expecting from this guy.
Satisfying. And apparently
Satisfying.
the next stop is Yoshi Valley? What?
What?
Most confusing mess of a track.
Oh no. Okay, guys, remember chat. On average, this also includes intro and outro. 25.6 seconds per track. In that 25.6 seconds per track, is he gonna like give the correct Yoshi Valley analysis?
But when you play it, it just makes sense. It's always a wild time, and it was even crazier back in the 64 days, but here it just flows better and feels like a modern design track. Yeah, easily one of my favorite Yoshi tracks, but not my favorite Yoshi track, which we'll talk about.
Oh, he's wrong. Oh, guys, he had the wrong take. He had the wrong take. Oh no. Our tier list. It's broken.
When I was a kid playing the Mario Kart DS remake of this game on the bus, I was blown away when I found out that this track was shaped like Yoshi. I didn't even notice. I was too busy drifting because yes, while it's a funny layout, it's a drifter's paradise.
Drifter's
Just
paradise.
overall sure, without its goofy design, it wouldn't even be that unique and might even be lower tier, but come on.
Come
once
on!
You know, and it's amazing. It's so stupid, it's genius.
It was a secret third option, no analysis. When I make the joke like every video, right? When I make the joke, right, it's shaped like a Yoshi, guys. Like it's a joke, not the whole reason I like the track. Oh, guys, what was it? Fiverr or ChatGPT? What was it? Fiverr or ChatGPT? Come on, which one do you think it is? Oh my god, Charlie, I love it. It's shaped like a Yoshi, Charlie. Charlie, please, I love it, Charlie.
Desert. I do feel like Nintendo kind of already remade this track before with another similar track. Speaking of which, Wario Goldmine. This felt like Calamari reimagined before it came as DLC.
That's the third time, chat. That's the third time he was racist. This is the third time. He did it again. In what unit? Okay, listen. He literally looked at, oh, Goldmine has rails on it for some sort of transportation. Calamari has rails on it for some sort of transportation. Therefore, same track. What is happening? Brother, that's the third time. That's 3 racisms. It's like, again, imagine if they called you Somali because you happen to be brown like me. That'd be racist. You comparing Calamari to Goldmine? Racist. What is happening here? Stop comparing tracks that don't do anything alike except for one tiny thread. Stop doing that. Guys, nearly the A tier, guys. A tier.
And they deserve to come back in future Mario Kart.
No, they don't.
Simple enough.
They stay in this game.
Clean sprint.
Okay, this comes back in Mario Kart.
It is so clever, but it's also clearly just an ad to sell those Mario Kart Live games, which didn't work on me.
Hang on. Did I miss here?
But it's also clearly just an ad to sell those Mario Kart Live games, which didn't work on me because I already have one Nintendo.
I need to ask you guys. Did Squeaky Clean Sprint ever feel like it was trying to advertise Home Circuit to you? That's like either that's like some Ungus Bungus high level analysis that I've never been able to comprehend, or he's just talking shit. What do we think it is? I've never felt like I was. Maybe that's the best form of advertising that exists. An advertisement so insidious that it doesn't feel like you're being advertised to. Or it's just utter dog shit if you don't know what you're being advertised to. It could go either way. I don't think you're intended to play in the bathroom. Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah, I'm a sucker. DK Summit.
Oh, he's gonna say this is what Mount Wario was trying to do.
This track is the best snowboarding track. Now, it's a callback. For those of you in the back of class keeping notes, thank you. You're snowboarding down...
I am keeping notes, and I hate that I am. You think Mount Wario was trying to do this? I think that is a shit analysis.
DK Mountain.
Oh, he's gonna do it. Oh, I had so much fun playing this on the Wii and on the GameCube, and I think it fits right at home here. Yeah, sure, it's a little plain, but I think it's really tricky sometimes. Not even gonna mention the gap cut.
But the crazy part is, as good of a map as this is, its layout is eerily similar to a significantly better track. Except replace the falling rocks with pinballs. You see what I'm saying? Just me? It feels like an inferior version of Waluigi Pinball.
4 times, Jeremy! 4 times! 4 racisms! 4! 4 racisms! That was, my prediction was 4! Yeah, he's probably gonna do it again! What is happening here? Okay, no, actually, no, hang on. Calm down, Misty. Chat, let me ask you. Have you ever felt like DK Mountain was an inferior version of Waluigi Pinball? If you're asking me, no. Do you think that this track is missing giant coconut-shaped pinballs? It's an improved version of Waluigi Pinball. Get out of here! He's not being the 4 racisms, buddy. Oh, man. I should just start calling you Somalian, eh? My fellow Somali, hola, my fianta.
And look, I know it came out before that track, but, you know, it feels like this was like the test run to make that track.
What are you yapping about?
Get what I'm saying, right?
No! I have no idea what you're talking about.
Going crazy.
Yes!
Berlin Byways. It's the only
Berlin in 21st.
tour track that has
Lord
cars
have
in the
mercy.
way.
Cars.
Also, they referenced the Berlin Wall, so that's kind of cool. Oh, the thwomps are like the wall falling down. Oh, that's so genius.
Yeah, you're keeping up with the rest of the class? I've been to Berlin. This list is scheiße.
It's got great interior sections like the art gallery and the marketplace. It just looks like a place that you want to live, and it's a blast to drive through. Me gusta España.
Hey, not bad. I managed to make it through a taker. You didn't get Ice Outpost is insane though. You might be friends with Shaphilis.
Why have I not been playing on this track more? It's
sucks.
awesome. It's
Sucks.
a full-on dual track. Do I go on the green or the yellow side? ¿Por qué no los dos? It's such a simple concept executed perfectly. I love the
No, do you know what I'm gonna do? Hang on. Okay, so since Macro is obviously extremely entertained by the same thing existing, just colored in 2 different halves, what I am now going to do, gamers, I'm going to remove 1 half of my flannel, and I'm going to replace it with a red half, and then me and Macro will be best friends. And we will play oh, it's being greened out. It's my red flannel. There we have it, gamers. There we have. It's the same thing, but 2 halves are a different color. Gamers, do you think does he like me now? Are me and him gonna be best of friends? Look at this. It's a double musty explosion. It's crazy. It's crazy, folks. Ice musty. I got ice on my wrist and my shit. It's incredible. Incredible stuff.
This may be like the hottest take, but I think this is the most underrated track of all time.
Oh man, gamers. He made the fatal mistake of saying the U word in the presence of Sir Musty. And in your let's remind us one more time, guys. In your average of 25.6 second analysis, not include which also includes intros and outros, I think you've done a horrific job at convincing me that this is underrated. I would say it's correctly rated in that it's kind of shit.
I like driving through the city and seeing the Eiffel Tower and that one archway. As someone who has visited Paris, it really captures its essence very well, better than a lot of the other tour tracks. But this will be—
Yeah, but like, you've not visited every tour track, so how the hell do you know that? Some of your tour city analysis has literally been, I've not been to city, but I think it captures the essence well. And I'm just like, I don't trust you when you say it does capture the essence. You've done such a poor job of establishing a thread of credibility that when you say something where I'm just supposed to take you at face value because I have no evidence to prove otherwise, I just think you're lying to me. I think you're lying to me, Macro. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a bad man. And then also on top of that, in London, you named the Ferris wheel the Ferris wheel. Instead of calling it the London Eye, you called it the Ferris wheel. In this one, you don't even name. What's this? Pop quiz, Macro. What's this? I think it's the Arc de Triomphe. I think I'm not the one being put through geography class. Go on, tell me then, loser. This is my go. No, shut up. No, listen. Shut up. He did this wrong. Okay, he did this wrong. Shut up.
change its path at the end. It was cool on the DS, and it's still cool now.
It ain't changed paths in the DS. It's ChatGPT. Potato, don't get too angry.
I loved it on the DS, and I love it more now. This track puts the W in Wario.
No.
And before you yell at me, I'm gonna say it one more time. Feels like the spiritual successor of Airship Fortress. Yeah, obviously not in its aesthetic, but like in its vibe. Instead of an airship—
5 times! 5! Hang on, let me just double check. I was kind of spacing out though, I'm not gonna lie. Hang on.
It feels like the spiritual successor of Airship Fortress.
Okay, hang on. Let's, even though he doesn't deserve me giving him another chance, let's see. Let's see.
Yeah, obviously not in its aesthetic, but like in its vibe. Instead of an airship fortress, it's a tree fortress. Yeah, I don't care if it makes no sense. It's a great track with one of the best endings.
Yeah, it doesn't make no sense. Why did you write that?
Rainbow Road 64.
Hey!
It's got all the rainbows, and it's so easy to fall off. Just
don't say it, chat.
top 10 tracks.
His top 10. His top 10, chat. Let's go.
All 96. If you've gotten this far, please consider subscribing. No! This is taking a lot to edit. It's long.
No. Mine was 4 hours. Stolen Valor. I did 2 tours of Vietnam and Rainbow Road. What did you do, huh? You ran Recon in 1 tour of Cloudtop Cruise. Coward.
TikTok clock. Okay, so the way that this list is shaping up, it really seems like I'm just a fan of the DS game, which I am, but what can I say? That game had bangers.
Hey, Sponge! This is your goat! Hey, Sponge, he's a DS Andy. Is this your go, guys? This is your go. At least the Super Circuit fans. I'm the go of Super Circuit fans. So like, I'm the final boss. All the Super Circuit fans can rejoice. I am the guy. I am your go. I will live. I breathe Super Circuit. This is the DS guy. Oh man.
Easily Amsterdam Drift.
Amsterdam is insane. Amsterdam's insane, bro. Okay, no. I've been to Amsterdam, and I just love all the references to real-life Amsterdam. Or even worse, I've never been to Amsterdam.
It feels like Amsterdam, but not just the city. You see, unlike all the other tour tracks, you get to check out more of the rural side. Look at that. But what really made me love this track is the flower section. It's just gorgeous. If you haven't already traveled to Amsterdam, but also play this track, it's amazing.
Brother, like, as someone who kind of likes Amsterdam, S tier is crazy, brother. That is crazy. Coconut Mall is also a tiny bit crazy, but understandable.
Before you get mad at me, I know this track is
Oh, that's you know what, guys? Some of you guys have been like, Musty, this is painful. Please stop it. No, do you know what? Do you know what the most painful video for me to watch? Make this exact same video, but in between every single take, caveat it with, oh no, I'm gonna hate for this. Oh, I'm gonna, It just pissed me off. It would just piss me off. Like, that'd be the worst thing you could ever make me watch.
Rainbow Road 3DS. Holy crap, this is a great Rainbow Road. I cannot believe I never played it before. You drive through space, on the rings of Saturn, on the moon, and you still have the rainbow vibe throughout.
Glazing 3DS Rainbow Road. Oh, that's boring. Mods, shut him down for being boring.
Bowser's Castle.
Way!
Bowser's Castle is nuts. This is easily the best Bowser's
You know what,
Castle.
Macro? I like you again. I like you again.
Castle. Music Park.
Way!
Match the music.
Hey guys, I don't know. That's two in a row. That's two in a. Is Macro back? Is Macro back? Oh my god!
It's what Electrodome wishes it could be.
You know what? I take it all back. Electrodome. Hang on, one more time.
It's what Electrodome wishes it could be.
Oh, so you had all that good favor, Macro, and you just threw it in the bin. You just threw it in the bin, brother. No?
Like you'll never be.
We're not back.
Excite Bike.
Way!
My brothers play Mario Kart. This one personally just reminds me of hanging out with my brothers.
Guys, you see, guys, see, he's like made his voice really low, so we're supposed to feel like, you know, like, oh man, this track means a lot to him, guys. Guys, it reminds me of his bros, man.
You just get to bounce, and if you're Donkey Kong,
Bounce while playing with the bros, you know, like,
you gotta hit him with the
you
little
know,
dab. Yeah, I'm
dabbing with the bros, you know, dabbing with the brothers, you know.
because I have this few Excite Bike rules.
I mean, at least he said it with his chest, you know. Fair. I rate that actually.
Baby Park.
Way!
You guys need, we all love Baby Park.
We do.
Big Blue.
Way!
And finally, our number
What's
one
number
track
one?
out of all 96.
Is it Waluigi Pinball? I don't think we. It's Waluigi Pinball, isn't it? Oh my!
Waluigi Pinball. The DS Mario Kart games made a huge difference for me as a kid. In high school, I'd be playing on the bus.
We got the lore. We got the lore, guys.
A little bit further away from where I lived, so I'd be playing Mario Kart all the time. So obviously, I have a strong bond to the DS games. So sorry if that makes people a little bit upset.
Why'd you apologize? This is torture. No. You can't give us the lore dump and then apologize for your bit. You can't do that. Stop. Just one or the other.
Because I'm obviously a little bit more biased. But even without that, I always knew as a kid that this is the best Mario Kart track ever made. And it's absolutely bonkers that it had to come as DLC. That's crazy, especially when it features my personal favorite Nintendo character of all time, Waluigi. This is a fantastic track. It's a genius concept where you are taking the same route that a ball.
It's great. Yeah, it's true, isn't it?
It's just been okay. It sticks the landing with an insanely beautiful aesthetic and banger music.
True.
The DLC is worth getting single-handedly for Waluigi Pinball itself. Yes, my love for the DS game is apparent, but I can
That's insane. But okay.
say that even people who never played the DS game will definitely still love Waluigi Pinball.
Hey, I mean, that's interesting you say that, Macro, but Brad77766 made a video saying that Waluigi Pinball kind of sucks now. And guess what? I'm kind of on his side. You know what? The tides have shifted, Macro. We all hate pinball now. Pinball's the sleep ages, we've taken over, brother.
So there you have it, all 96
All 96,
tracks,
huh?
right? Do you agree with my list? Do you disagree? Let me know what your favorite and least favorite tracks are in the comments.
I'm not gonna lie, Macro. Normally I'd rush through the comments, but for your sake, I'm genuinely scared. Oh man, what a wild ride that was, eh, guys? What a wild ride. We love Macro, don't we, chat? We love Macro. What? Oh man, Arlo has now been dethroned, chat. Arlo has been dethroned. He has no longer got the awards for the wackiest tier list Sir Musty has ever covered. It is now Macro. So do you know what, Macro? Well done. I hope you take that award and cash it in for whatever it's worth. Perhaps I treated Arlo so harshly. I'm like tired but full of energy at the same time. Like, it caused me so much psychic damage that it wrapped around into giving me life. How does he have 1.4 million? Because he doesn't do Mario Kart stuff, I wasn't expecting the most crazy analysis, but I went in expecting analysis. You know, you can't, and then he leans into the joke. Brother, what are you doing? You cooked. This was your video. Listen, we're done, gamers. There's nothing I can do that can top whatever that was.